Hey guys, this Reiki video is for grief. As you may well know, I recently lost a friend last week to suicide. So I've been going through a process of grief. So I just want you to know, everyone that is, grieving the loss of a loved one, a friend, you're not alone, and there are services out there that can help you to deal with the grief. So you don't feel so alone. If you feel like you want to reach out to someone, feel like you can reach out to me. If you just kind of need someone to talk to, and you don't know how to deal with the grief, sharing is caring. But also, if you are someone and you are struggling and you're going through a hard time, there are resources out there that you can reach out to for help, or there's friends or family. Or if you don't have that, there are like services out there like Samaritans, and like other ones. Like if you just like Google it and look it up, there are services out there to help you not feel so alone. And if you feel like you can't reach out to those services, if you feel like you can't reach out to friends or family because they're too close to you, then reach out to me or reach out to someone in this kind of community to help you. And we can do our best to help you to not feel alone, whether you're in a bad mental state or whether you're actually just, grieving the loss of someone. I just want you to know that you're not alone, and things do get better, and things will get better. And if you're someone that is experiencing loss, then it's hard, but just feel your emotions, and when they come up, just allow yourself to ride the storm and let the feelings go. What I've experienced is like shock, and then anger and grief and denial, and it's been like a mishmash of all this stuff, and I've just been like, oh my god, and then like guilt comes up, and you think, oh, could I have done something, could I have stopped it, could I have prevented it, if I just done this or that or whatever. And the thing is, like, grief is a tricky process, and it's quite perfectly normal to go through all those range of emotions, even if it happened years ago. Sometimes we can carry grief with us for years, or we can repress it. If you're going through grief at the moment through losing someone, I ask you not to repress it. Feel those emotions, journal them down, go to a therapist or a coach, or someone that you can talk to just get those feelings out. Talk to a friend or family member. What I found worked for me with dealing with the grief, I journal. I journal. I journal what I'm feeling. I meditate. I've been doing a lot of dance, like just putting music on, trance music, and like just dancing to it, and getting out of my mind into my body, and it seems to be helping with me. Now obviously it's only been a week. And I think when you're going through the grieving process, it's nice to look back on those memories of that person, of what they brought to your life, or if you've got any childhood memories, or older memories of them. And you could even like put pictures in a collage book of these times, just so you can look over them, just to remember. I just want you to know, if you are grieving, you're not alone. And tomorrow is a new day, and every day does get better, and some days do get harder. Today is a good day for me. Every day is different, and I think when you're grieving, whether it's the loss of a loved one, partner, family member, animal, it does get better, and you do get stronger. And do you know what? Some of you may be grieving not even from a physical loss of someone. could have had like a loss of your own identity, or who you are or what you want to be, and that in itself is grief. That brings up feelings of grief. Or you could have lost someone that, you know, maybe you were in love with, and they're not in your life anymore, or you know, you perceived certain things and they're just out of your life now. That also brings about a grief, and like an internal struggle. And I just want you to know it does get better, things will improve. No, it may not bring the person back, but I feel like, when talking from myself, I found it hard when I repressed things. I found it harder when I got triggered by stuff. So like if I repressed my emotions to do with what was going on, something would happen and it would just trigger me, and then I'd just cry my eyes out and be like, oh my god. So I've learned not to repress things. I've learned to be open and honest about how I'm feeling, even if I found that incredibly hard, because actually it's been the most healing thing for me. Speaking out, reaching out to people, talking about how I feel, or you know, what has gone on. It's been incredibly healing. So, you know, if you need to talk to someone, just to have someone listen to you, then feel free to contact me, reach out to organisations. Down in the comments, put your story, put what your grief is, the person that you lost, the animal, the lover, you know, the person that ended things with you, so you're grieving from that. Put that down in the comments, release that pain. Dealing is healing. When we can deal with our emotions, when we can deal with, you know, our grief, we can heal. We can heal. And like I say, if you're someone that is on the opposite side of grief, and you're actually someone feeling not good mentally within yourself, then I please ask you to reach out to someone, a healthcare practitioner, you know, a doctor, or a coach, or a therapist, or a friend, trusted friend, a family member, organisations like Samaritans. There are some more that I was looking into today, actually, for suicide awareness and for people that are grieving. I will put a video out at some point with all that written down, when I get my, you know, my mind grounded within myself. But I just want you to know, if you're the one struggling, again, things will get better. And please don't you know, act out of feeling like you're alone, because you're really not alone. And there are people that care about you. I care about you. I may not know you, but you know what, I love you, and we are all one, and we are all connected. And I just want you to know you're not alone. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave this here now and go cry. But yeah, have a lovely day, guys, and please share this with anyone you feel that it would help. Yeah, okay. Bye bye.